Join us for a rainy afternoon in Shibuya.
Shibuya is one of the main city centre areas of Tokyo and always an exciting place to be. Today we're just wandering around as it gets dark, looking in some shops, some arcades, so you can see what it's like in this area on the streets of Tokyo.
Today's a weekday, it's a Tuesday afternoon at the start of June. There's still loads and loads of people here. I think it's always really busy and buzzing in Shibuya. Can you see the animated Hachiko display? Is that better than the cat in Shinjuku? Tell me what you think.
We're in the Hachiko Tourist Information Centre in Shibuya and there's a stamp. Aw, it's a cute one. I love Shibuya.
I don't know if you can even see Hachiko over there behind the crowd of people. There's still lots of construction going on at Shibuya Station and lots of construction walls as we were walking through it. Here we go, we're going across the famous Scramble crossing. There's full of people taking pictures of it as well. It is just a lot of zebra crossings. I know some people say, why do you want to go to it? There's nothing there, but it's one of the famous spots in Tokyo, so I can see why you'd want to visit to really feel like you're here. So everyone says go to Starbucks to get a view of the crossing, and it looks like it's rammed up there. There are a few other spots where you can see it too. And we stayed in a hotel up there and almost had a view of Shibuya crossing from our room, just at the edges. There are also good views from Shibuya Scramble Square. That's the one with Shibuya Sky on the ceiling, but on the floor with the ticket desk, there are places where you can get a pretty good view of the Scramble crossing. To me, Shibuya feels a lot more condensed and compact than Shinjuku, so it feels a lot more crowded, in my opinion. Let's go and have a look in Village Vanguard. Is that just pictures of cats? Oh, they've got a stage down here on floor B2F, and the rest is a bookshop. They must have performances here sometimes. It's a banana vending machine from Dole, as always. Lots of packaging for fruit in Japan. 150 yen for a banana. Shop is quite intense. It's like a bit like Don Quixote. There's a good choice of tales. There's a lot of books, manga, anime merch. There's some Ghibli stuff. All the streets are really busy. Look, there's IKEA. It seems strange there's an IKEA here in Shibuya and just one stop away in Harajuku as well. I wonder how many karaoke bars there are in Shibuya. There must be hundreds. Up there, there's Shibuya Highball Bar. Highball is whiskey and soda. It's pretty good. I don't even like whiskey and I can drink them. So many vertical signs. I always think that makes it look really Tokyo. The Smash Scramble. New burgers, timeless, delicious. Okay. Here's more karaoke, and there's a lot of shops and screens pumping out music. It's very loud here. It can be quite difficult to find things sometimes in Tokyo when there's something in particular you're looking for. But if you know which floor it's on, you can look up on these signs and find it, like Torikuzoku, the yellow sign on the 4th floor up there. There's a Pokemon card vending machine here. This is actually owned by the same company that has a shop with nothing but these vending machines in Akihabara that we saw the other day. It's all yellow and black like this one. I just heard an audio announcement saying please do not drink alcohol in the street because that's not allowed here in Shibuya anymore. You see quite a lot of these trucks that go around with jingles or playing ads out loud. They're really noisy. Oh, there's a Gigo arcade. Should we have a look? You can win chip key rings. Oh wow, the capsule turns you into a whole apartment and you can clip them together. That's a cool idea. But these are 800 yen. That's an expensive gachapon. Wow. You can win a black PVC stag beetle plushie.
Frog.
The frog's still pretty horrible. Or a rubber banana at different stages of ripeness. Upstairs in the arcade, there's this section with sets for taking pictures of your gachapon. This is a cool one, like a UFO catcher, or a scary haunted mansion. Or they can be in the park with bunnies. This is what I'm going shopping for. This is kind of unusual. Upstairs in the arcade, the 2nd floor is half UFO catchers and half shop with game-related merch. You don't normally see that.
And the tail pouch.
This is just a Gigo arcade.
Oh, Deltarune mug. Oh. Valhalla.
A Valhalla phone case.
Valhalla was something that inspired Paradise Killer a little bit.
Oh, really?
A little bit.
Wow. What? Why is there a Cartoon Network CD? I thought he was just on the internet. There's no track listing. I'm not sure why that's here with all the game soundtracks, but that's cool. I love Scar. These look cool. And at the back, there's a taiyaki stand. You don't normally get that in an arcade either. Oh, look, Amori. I love the artwork on that one. Game creator signature display. You should add yours, Phil.
Yeah, I've got a spot.
Yeah, that's your spot.
Sukuban's game. Sukuban, so that's quite cool.
On the floor above there's Purikura, and see where the maid dress is. That is rental costumes that you can rent to look fancy in your Purikura photos. Some people put a lot more effort into their Purikura than we do. There's a maid dreaming maid cafe here. There are loads of branches of that in Akihabara. Whatever you think of maid cafes, the parfaits are super cute. Let's go across to this other arcade, Adores. You have to drop it onto the bouncy ball and it bounces off the side, supposedly.
There's a good chance it bounces right back.
Yeah, it might just bounce back where it came from. Here's one of those machines where if you win a big plushie, you can vacuum pack it. You put it in the bag, then suck all the air out. Your cute plushie will be flattened so it fits in your suitcase. I've seen them around more and more lately. It's a good idea. Do you want to go to Licker Mountain? A gift from Mount Fuji. We're looking for a music shop. I think it might be round here. Oh, here's something else we were looking for. It's Paolo from Tokyo's hot sauce vending machine. We bought his hot sauce online and it's actually really good. It is really spicy, but we like hot sauces, so we're going to come here to buy some more. Oh, there's a life-size Paolo you can have your photo with. We've got one of the red one already, so we're going to stock up and get this set, which is one of the red and one of the green. Umami Ocean.
Right.
This is quite a fancy vending machine with a video in. Yep. Here it is. This black one is seriously spicy, but it is good.
Let's head into the music shop. We always enjoy having a look around them. Then there are some really great music shops in Tokyo.
I like all the music shops we've been in. They've got so much stuff. We're just heading into Hands, formerly Tokyo Hands. I want to have a look at their stationery and art stuff. They sell pretty much everything. One of those loud trucks. And here's the floor guide. That is so loud. So stationery is 5A, 5B, 5C, and then you've got crafts.
I was so busy looking at the stationery and art stuff that I failed to film any of it.
Anime figure shop. It's Mandarake, they've got figures, anime merch, that sort of thing. Big Shake Shack, they have the best sesame flavoured milkshakes. We're headed towards Loft and then we're going to get something to eat. There's an onigiri stand, it looks quite stylish. I like how they decorated that. Here's Loft, that's a cool sign. This is another shop a bit like Hands that sells pretty much everything. They're good for gifts and they've got lots of stationery. I'm not sure if they've got art stuff, but we're going to have a look. Oh, here's the floor guide. This is a giant shop. Man, oh man.
Loft is only this.
Oh, I see. The rest is other shops. That's what we want. We're on the stationery floor. A lot of blind boxes here by the entrance. Oh look, it's the Amabi. They're really cute. There's such a mixture of different types of buildings, don't these ones look quite dated and concretey? Mi Tokyo is a newer brand of arcades that's appeared in the last couple of years. That's a cool Mount Fuji artwork though. Todoroki Tomohiro. We've just come through an underpass underneath the railway line, and up there is Miyashita Park. That's where we stayed at the Sequence Hotel. And just down here is, I think it's called Nonde Yokocho. It's a little alleyway with lots of bars. It looks really picturesque actually with the lanterns. I bet that's lively in the evenings. Miyashita Park is a shopping mall with a park on the top that's relatively new. It's several years old. And there's the Tokyo Rei Hotel if you're thinking of staying there. There's a pop-up theme cafe, Miyashita Park and Pom Pom Purin. Look how cute it looks.
It's over here for another 5 days.
Oh, it's almost finished. If you want to know about pop-up theme cafes in Japan, there's a list of them on my website, pixiefaces.co.uk, in the blog section. I update it regularly. There's a skate park here. There's no one on it today, but last time I was here it was in the evening and there were loads of people skating. It was really cool. Here we are, it's a rooftop park. This was also really pumping in the evening, even quite late. There were loads of people hanging out here. Up there's the Sequence Hotel where we stayed. Our room was on this side and you get such a good view of the park, and the skyscrapers there looked really sparkling at night. We've come down a level in Miyashita Park and there's some restaurants down here. It feels pretty nice with all the fairy lights and the plants. Feels a bit like Disney World in a way. I don't know why. There's Cafe Kitsune. They've got a branch in London. We've just come down from Miyashita Park up there. If you want to walk to Harajuku, it's quite a nice walk up that way towards Cat Street. There is a video about it on my channel, and that way is the centre of Shibuya. We're off to find something to eat now. We're looking for Tendon Tenya, which is a tempura chain. A good tip if you're looking for somewhere and you're not quite sure where it is, because there's so much stuff around it everywhere, have a look on Google Maps, check the address, and it'll tell you which floor it's on, because things are often up the stairs or on basement levels. And Google Maps often shows photos of the outside or even the street view, so you can tell if it's inside a building or on the street and what sort of thing you're looking for. So there's Tendon Tenya. It's inside Shibuya Metro building on floor 1. Oh, Metro Plaza floor 1, and there's Metro Plaza over there. Floor 1 in Japan is always ground level. Here it is, Tendon Tenya. Looks like you order on a vending machine outside. This will be for me, vegetable tendon. You can have different sizes of rice, and there's side dishes. Oh, there's fugu. Was there one option to have with noodles? I'm going to have the cold soba vegetable set. Oh no.
Right. Okay.
It's another one of those vans. You're going to go for that one?
Regular rice.
Yeah.
There's fugu. And,
there's loads of side dishes. We have egg, cheese tempura. No thanks after yesterday. Cold tofu, boiled spinach, green beans. Is that 2 for 100 yen? Good, that's it then. Change? Doesn't look like it takes cards. It takes Suica. 2,960 yen. Oops. That was a bit confusing. I've not been to this chain before. So when you order outside on the vending machine, you get a bunch of tickets, one for each item you've ordered, and then you come in and each ticket has a number on it, and there's a screen with numbers on because they're cooking all the orders. So you take a seat, watch the screen, and then when your number comes on the screen, you can go up and collect your meal. And it's self-service wiping down the tables.
Usually when you get tickets from a vending machine, you give them to the staff when you go in and then they cook your meal. I should have just looked at this sign.
It's like bingo.
Yep, do you want to go get it?
One of the other customers got up to help us when he could see we were confused. That was really nice of him. Here's my meal. I went for vegetable tempura with cold soba noodles. I've got some pickles, some grated daikon. There's the dipping sauce. Phil's gone for vegetable tempura on a rice bowl.
One of them's flounder, one of them is fugu.
That comes with some miso soup. We've got a beer and a lemon sour.
Honestly, I wasn't too impressed with this meal. I know a lot of people like Tendon Tenya, but it is the fast food version of tempura. I found it a little bit greasy. A much better tempura restaurant in Shibuya is Hakata Tempura Takao in Parko department store.
Oh look, it's the Hachiko bus. That's so cute. We just had a quick look in this skate shop. We just had a look at this skate shop, Stormy, because it's very rare to find fun men's clothes. All that's in the UK is check shirts for men. Goldfish. The girl skateboard family has no girls in it. What is going on here? I think someone's doing a live stream or a radio broadcast. Shibuya Cross FM. And there's the Yamanote line going past. Phil just made a good point that it's really easy to get lost in Shibuya. I always think of it as quite small, mainly just the area with the scramble crossing, but there is more to it than that. And because the streets are sort of all over the place, it's not a grid or straight streets, it is quite easy to get lost. It's a nice whale mural. That looks really detailed actually. I wonder how they painted that. Here's Tower Records, a really famous shop in Shibuya with so many floors. If you're looking for a Japanese edition of your favourite CD, you might find it there. Here's the floor guide in Tower Records. They've got so much, including Tower Records Cafe that often does pop-ups. We're checking out the Green Day section for any special editions. Green Day, practice your katakana. We've come down to the vinyls floor and there's lots of cassette tapes here. Well, cassette players. When I got my stereo out to listen to some cassettes, the cassette player didn't work anymore. Well, there's a big Studio Ghibli section here. If you want a Ghibli soundtrack, 2,381 yen, 2,857 yen. There's a lot of stickers up here. It looks cool. Can you see the lights? You can't see it very well from here. The lights on the Fukuras building look really cool. It's an interesting building across the street there, next to the Disney store and the giant crab. I just saw a sign saying the estimated wait time for Ichiran, the chain ramen, is 60 minutes. That place always has a queue. I know it's really popular, but some people say it's not the best ramen in Tokyo. Do you want to go to Mum's Touch? Fried chicken and burgers. Are these all the mums? And we're coming back towards the scramble crossing and the station here. Whatever you think of Shibuya, it does look good with the lights coming on here. It's got an exciting atmosphere. Oh, and there's Shibuya 109 again, and the scramble crossing. It is an exciting place to be, but also quite overwhelming at times. When I stayed here, I did find it quite intense staying in Shibuya because it is so busy and crowded, and with the construction going on at the station. Personally, I much prefer staying in Shinjuku, which has quite a similar location. I think it's slightly better connected, but some people prefer Shibuya, and it's definitely an exciting place to come. There's the Hachiko bus, and the other one has a different face. I wonder what that one is. There's Hachiko, the dog statue over there, and quite a long queue of people to have your photo taken with him. And over there, there's just so many people standing, filming Shibuya crossing. If you're around here and want a quick lunch or something to take away, maybe to sit in Miyashita Park, Tokyo Food Show underneath Shibuya Mark City, which is right at the station, has some pretty good stuff. They've got sushi bentos. I got some nice strawberries from there. It's like a supermarket, but a fancy one. Up ahead there's Shibuya Sakura Stage. That's another one of these new skyscraper complexes. It's got pretty cool lights going on the outside. That one has a deck somewhere with some really futuristic cyber looking cherry blossom trees. We're headed towards Shibuya Chuogai. We're looking for another drum shop. We're just doing a tour of the music shops of Shibuya. That's what we're looking for. Ikeba Music Shibuya. They've got a lot in there. We're headed for a drum station. If there is something you're interested in, like a type of music, a musical instrument, sport, any type of hobby, it's a good idea to look up what shops there are in Tokyo related to your hobbies and do your own thing while you're here. The range of stuff in the musical instruments shops has been really impressive. They have such a choice on display, and all the little details, like when they're selling drumsticks, they have little scales out so you can check that both the sticks weigh the same, and you never see that sort of thing in the UK. We even popped into a model car shop the other day just randomly to see what was inside, and there was such a choice available. There's no trombones, unfortunately. Bill's found this drum bit he wanted for half the price it would have been in the UK. It does seem a bit hit and miss. Some things are much cheaper in Japan and some things are more expensive. I wanted some more memory cards for my camera the other day, and they were loads more expensive here. Look at this Kushikatsu restaurant with 3 floors and all the lanterns. It's really glowing. Next, it's time for karaoke. We're going to Big Echo, just off Shibuya Scramble. We're so bad at singing, so there's no filming at karaoke. You're not hearing us singing. But if you want to try karaoke yourself, there's a video about how to do it on my channel. I definitely recommend it. Compared to all the other times I've been to karaoke, this branch seemed more expensive. We did get the Nomihodai, the all-you-can-drink package, but it was 12,000 yen for 2 hours. I should have known not to go to karaoke right by Shibuya Crossing. We always finish the day with konbini snacks. Today I'm having a smoothie from 7-Eleven, which is always fun to make and a great way to get some health. I hope you enjoyed this walk around Shibuya. Shibuya
Shibuya is of course in my Japan trip planning deck for planning your Tokyo itinerary. It's pocket sized and there's useful tips on the back. The link to get it's in the description. I'll see you next week with new Japan videos every Thursday.